Oh my god. I didn't see you there. Is it time for the speech already? Uh-oh. Here. Hi guys. Welcome to my TED Talk. Initially, I want to start by talking about 2020, and I want to say how awful of a year it has been. Oh, the many hardships that have fallen onto all of us. So much stress, so much frustration. And in my opinion, the biggest thing that 2020 has done is, I think 2020 has divided us as a nation. I think, well, during the beginning of quarantine, we had riots and we had the Black Lives Matter movement kind of divide the country a little bit. It's very sad the way that 2020 has pushed liberals and conservatives into two different corners and kind of just forced them to fight each other. I think that's very sad. On the subject of division, I want to talk about my English class. This was my freshman year of college, and I took English Comp 1 this semester. And during our Unit 2 essay, we were kind of researching on something that we believed in, kind of political. And we were going to write about an article. We were going to write about an article that we aligned with politically, with our political beliefs. And initially, I was pretty excited because I was going to be writing about why medical marijuana should be illegal. And I was pretty excited about that. And then my teacher, Dr. Kelly, great guy, by the way. He's the best. He breaks the news to us that we're going to have to qualify it. We're actually going to have to write about what we agree with in that essay and how they are right and how we are not right. And I thought that was kind of weird. I kind of misunderstood the assignment initially. But as we got deeper into it, actually I think in the very beginning, the class kind of went around and we kind of were talking about our own beliefs and what those were, and we were kind of just spitballing, kind of just brainstorming with all of the other students. And we were very divided. It was about 50-50, conservative, liberal, just about, maybe a little bit more conservative, but nonetheless very, very split down the middle. And what stood out to me about this sharing of information was how open everyone was and how peaceful everyone was. Everyone just listened to the other person, and they listened to what they had to say, and they didn't judge it. They merely listened and acknowledged it and try to understand it. And that brings me back to the main point. Is earlier in this semester, we watched a TED Talk. And this TED Talk was about arguments and who really wins an argument. And the man's main argument, if you will, his main argument was the loser of the argument is typically actually the winner. Because whenever you lose an argument, someone has given you a lot of new information. Obviously, you weren't very knowledgeable on some specific subject, and you listened, and they were right and you were wrong. That's basically what happened. But this man's argument was, whenever you're wrong, you gain knowledge, and you gain the knowledge that the winner of the argument has. So now you're an equal to him. So his whole idea was the loser of arguments is actually the winner. And his point in that is listening is so important. Just listening to what another person has to say is so important, because you find yourself qualifying their idea, like I did. You find yourself seeing points or seeing certain details that you can also align with. You can agree on, and it kind of brings you together, and it makes you look at the other side with less rudeness and less aggression. And I think that the division in today's society can, I mean, there's a lot of it, and we have a long way to go before America is giving everybody high fives and everybody's a big old team. But I think that the first step towards America being meshed, conservative to liberal, is listening to what the other side has to say. Because 99% of conservatives can agree with a few things with liberals. It's just that 1%, that tiny slim factor that everybody sees on the cover of all of the news pages, and it's just crazy people being crazy people, and conservatives see liberals being crazy and they automatically judge liberals, and vice versa. And I think that the first step in bringing each side to looking at the other side as an equal and a friend is listening and trying to understand what that person or that group has to say. Anyway, thank you all so much. That is my TED Talk. Thank you.